New York Giants wideout Jalin Hyatt was underwhelming during his rookie campaign and didn't even score a touchdown. But this year, he's going to help the G-Men reach the postseason.
We have a playoff team, and that's what we're going to do, and that's our focus, and we're going to get there.
How's it going today? My name is Jesse McNamer, and welcome to Point of View. Before we get into it today, I just want to say we always appreciate your feedback and look forward to reading your comments like the one we've got here. Also, be sure to stay tuned to the end of this episode to see if you can guess today's trivia question down below. To today's topic, can Hyatt have a bounce-back sophomore season with Daniel Jones and the Giants? A lot of the offseason talk around the team has been about their high-priced quarterback, but Hyatt could be just as important to Jones' success as anyone. Hyatt was a highly sought-after prospect coming out of Tennessee, where he set multiple school records and won the Blitnikoff Award given to the nation's best wideout. He caught 5 touchdowns against Alabama and racked up 15 touchdowns in just his junior season. And that makes it all the more interesting that the 73rd overall pick in 2023 didn't catch a single touchdown pass last season, despite playing in every game and playing at least 60% of the snaps in 7 games. And I know some people will put the blame on Jones and others will say Hyatt wasn't ready to be an NFL wide receiver, but the truth lies somewhere in the middle. It's going to take both of them to be on the same page to help each other have successful seasons. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't all bad last season. He still caught 23 passes for 373 yards and had his best game against the Patriots, where I believe he showed the type of receiver he can be in the league. He caught 5 of his 6 targets for 109 yards, including this spectacular catch. With Tommy DeVito under center, Hyatt makes it easy on him and creates a ton of separation and even toe taps the catch for a huge gain. The flashes of a great receiver are there, and he is still just 22 years old, so I have a lot of faith that he will be a solid starter in the league at the very least. And head coach Brian Daboll has seen those same flashes and more, considering he gets to watch him behind the scenes every day. Here's what he had to say about the improvements that Hyatt has made.
Hyatt has really improved since he's been here. It's a different system that he came from, which is for most people, but he has put a lot of time, effort, and energy into improving his craft, and it shows up. You can be fast, but sometimes not play fast when there's a lot of things going on, and he has really improved in that area.
You hear that kind of thing a lot with young players, that it takes time to learn the speed of professional football. Some learn it faster than others, but the time is now for Hyatt to catch on. And I mentioned that Jones and Hyatt will need to rely on each other more this season, but it really extends to the entire wide receiver room to help elevate both of those guys. Last year's team was led by Hyatt, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Darius Slayton. All of those guys are, or can be, solid NFL receivers, but none of them are a true number one. Now, all 3 of those guys are back with another year of experience, plus they added a veteran in Allen Robinson, and of course, the 6th overall pick in the 2024 draft, Malik Nabers. The addition of those 2 should help free up some space in the secondary for Hyatt to take advantage of. He's already noticing the skill from his unit and had this to say about the difference from last year to this year.
Who you going to double? You know what I mean? You got Leak on one side, you got myself on the other, you got Wan'Dale, you got Slay. That's how we're looking at it. You know what I mean? We ready to go. I think last year we didn't obviously hit our expectation, and as receivers we got to play better, and it starts this year.
Like he said, it definitely starts this year, especially with the added pressure Jones will be under. I'm not sure that's fair, as they still don't have a ton of experience around him, but that's just the way of the league. Figure it out or get booted out. And while I think Hyatt in the receiving group is going to have a great season, it can just as easily go the other way for any one of them. And that's why I think it's so important they all rely on each other to elevate their games and reach their goals as a team, which has to be the postseason. And that goal is almost a requirement for Daniel Jones, but I have faith in him, and I've said as much. For more on why I think he's the guy for the Giants, check out this past episode of Point of View. And the moment you've been waiting for, here's the answer to today's trivia question. We appreciate you tuning in to this episode of Point of View, and we will see you in the next one.